Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn the basic functions of sum and some of the important sum formulas like SUMIF and SUMIFS. So here I've taken a small data which consists of date, region in terms of northwest, east and south. We have fruits and we have the sales. So what this data will tell us is what is the total number of sales of each fruits in a particular region on a particular date. So our task is to answer these questions through the use of SUMIF and SUMIFS formula. So let's get started. Here we are only interested in identifying what is the total sales. So let's come to this L column. I'll click on the cell is equal to type sum. And if you see here, so we are interested in identifying the total sales. I'll select this region, lock your cells, close the bracket, click enter. So we get total sales as 29,280. So this was pretty simple. Now let's come to the next question. How many sales did West region do? Here we have a condition. Here we are not only interested in identifying the sales, but also what is the total sales in only West region. We are only interested in identifying the sales in the West region. So for this, we will use a SUMIF formula is equal to type SUMIF, open the bracket. As you can see, the first argument is range. We need to identify the range here. Since we are interested in the region field, that is for the West region, here the range will be the region field. I'll copy the range for the region field. I'll lock the cell. Now the next argument is the criteria. What is the criteria? So which region we are interested in identifying the cells. Here, as the question says, for the West region, we will type West. So this should be in the double quotes because this is a string. So I'll say West, comma. Now we need to, the third or the last argument is the sum range. Here, since we are interested in sales, I will select the range for the sales. I'll lock the cells, close the bracket and click enter. Now this, if you see, we have like $2,740. Since this we have applied an additional condition here, it will not be represented in dollars. You can change this to dollars. As you can see, $2,740, like that is the total number of sales in West region. We can cross validate this whether our formula is working correct or not. Now here we can identify the West region quickly. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's try to select the corresponding sales for that. This, and if you see here on the bottom right, you will get some of the basic statistics like average, count and sum. If you can see the sum 2,740, this is what we have achieved. Hope this is very clear, like how to apply SUMIF formula for one condition. Now let's go to the next question. What's the total sales of a mango and that? So let's again say SUMIF because here it's only one condition. So what is the total sales of mango? Now mango, when I say mango, it comes under fruits. So my range will be the fruits range. I'll lock my cell. Now here the criteria is mango. So here it should be as it is, right? You cannot say MAN and just close the bracket. It should be as it is what you're trying to identify in that particular range. Now the next is sum range. I'll select the sum range, lock my cells, I'll close the bracket and click enter. Now this is your total sales for mango fruit. Okay, hope this is clear, right? The normal sum formula, SUMIF and SUMIF again. Now the next question, it's talking about SUMIFs, because if you see here, the question says what's the total sales of orange in West region. Here it is not only the one condition. If it was only total sales of orange, we would have used SUMIF formula, but here it says total sales of orange in West region. So it has two conditions. So here we use something called as SUMIFs. So it's like a multiple if we apply. I'll open the bracket. If you can just read the question again, right? What's the total sales of orange in West region? Here the first argument itself is a sum range. We'll select the sales column. I'll close, I'll lock the cells, comma. Now first criteria, it is asking the first criteria. Here we can select any first criteria. It's not like you have to select orange first and West second. You can select even in terms of this tutorial. Let's go with orange as my first column here. So that comes under fruits. I'll select the criteria range 1. I'll lock my cells. Now I need to type the criteria. Here my criteria is orange. Now the second criteria range, right? Because this is SUMIFS, we can apply multiple if conditions. In here, I need to select my region, I'll lock my cells, and now I need to select the criteria too. Here we are interested in the West region. I'll type West, should be in quotations. I'll close my bracket. So before I press enter, right, the simple way to remember is first your sum range, what is the sum that you're trying to calculate, then the first condition, second condition, followed by you can apply n number of conditions. Here, since here we are interested in identifying the sales in orange and west, so I've selected orange as my first condition. The range of that particular column, what is the condition, range of the second column, that is for the region, and what is the condition. I'll click enter. 1980. So let's quickly validate this, right? So what we are saying is the orange. So let's just click on orange. So the way I'm doing is you have to click on control and you have to click on the cells. So orange, orange. So we have 4 oranges there in the west region, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you see here, only these two are overlapping. West orange, west orange. If you just take the sum for that, you see 1980. That's what we have got using the SUMIFS formula. So let's try doing the next example with the same formula. SUMIFS, open the bracket. Here what we are trying to identify is the same thing. Here we have 2 fruits. One is orange and mango, and in the west region. So the way we can do this is, let's first select the sales. I'll lock my cells. If you see, we need both. Let's first select the region in this case. Let's say west. Now we need orange and mango. So what we'll do is, first we'll do for the orange, I'll select this, say orange. Now let's close the bracket. Now if I click enter, this will only give this 1980 that we had in previously, but we need for mango. So what we'll do is, we'll say plus here. Again, we'll copy down the same formula and just copy down the same formula, and in the last, instead of orange, you can say it as mango. Now click enter. Now this will give you for both orange and mango in the west region. So what I'm doing is, I'm just adding 2 SUMIFS formula, one for orange and one for mango. So let me know in the comment box if you have a different way to arrive at this particular result in the same SUMIFS rather than applying 2 SUMIFS. Okay. Now let's come to the last question. Here the only difference is, even though we are using the same SUMIF formula, I just wanted to have this question here because I just wanted to show you how you can apply SUMIFs or SUMIF for a date range, right? So it's a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is say SUMIFs. So again, sum range, I'll lock the cells. First criteria, let's go with the region. Yeah, I'll lock my cell. My criteria is south because, yeah. The second we need for the fruits, so I'll say apple. Now here we have third criteria, right? Because we have 3 criteria. We have the date is also one of the criteria. So let me select the third criteria here. If you see, we are in the third criteria range 3. Let me select the date. Okay, now we need to put down the date, right? So what is the criteria? So here what we are saying is sales of apple in south region after 1st January. So the way we do it is, you need to have a quote, say greater than, because we are interested in the sales after 1st January. What I'm going to do is 01 01 2021 should be under quote. If you see greater than this, right, I'll close the bracket, click enter. You see 4050, this is the sales after 1st January. Let's try to validate this. Let's click on apple first. We have 1 apple, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 apples. Then the south region, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 south. Now we need to say after 1st January, right? If you see for this, where we have both region and fruit, yeah, this is after 1st January 2021. This is after 1st January 2021, but this is not after 1st January 2021. So we have only 2 conditions that meets this particular table for this question. Sum of that will be 4050. Hope this was very clear. So the way that we use SUMIF and SUMIFs in different situations. Thank you.